Hello. I am Clone 5, and here I will be introducing you all to C-Pop 1 in his Scanner arc. C-Pop 1 is the focus viewpoint of these adventures. And this is his first named arc. It is quite weak, but here I'll be going over the physical description and stuff. So, he has black hair to hide his yellow hair. It was for to not draw in, to not be distracting, but he ditched that immediately after. That's his sword, which is called Strike. Cheap tie-dye shirt, and it's just 3 colors blotted together. That's his K-Con necklace. That's where the K-Con points are stored. This is K-Con Blast, which we'll be covering that soon. And he wears straw pants and no shoes, so he's shoeless. He was first shown in episode 1, and then the arc changes episode 8. That's not all I wanted to show with you all about his power scaling. First off, this is what he actually looked like in terms of body, fat, and whatnot. Not this skinny thing. This was an art style error, and it's also really old. This is what he actually looked like. He was very fat in this first arc. Some have even speculated that him losing a lot of weight in the next arc is what helps him speed up. But I disagree. So yeah, once again, this is Strike. After every 3 swings of his sword, a very powerful, boosted attack is performed, and it's called Fallon Feather, and it's just a stronger hit, essentially, a stronger, faster hit. C-Pop 1 also has weapon control in terms of being able to throw his weapon, sort of move it to different targets and then call it back to him. This is K-Con Blast. K-Con Blast, depending on the arc, has varying ranges. For K-Con Blast in the Ganner arc, it's either 2 meter max range or 4 meter max range. I can't exactly remember. But it hits on a cellular level. So if you do not have a proper full body durability enhancing ability, you are likely to sort of disintegrate, burn, crumble away from it. Also, with each sort of layer in range, or if you're farther away from the source of the summoning, so C-Pop 1's palms or the soles of his feet, you will receive half damage from the previous layer. So layer 1 is the most damage, layer 2 would be less than that, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, about K-Cons. K-Cons are weird, to say the least, but they are the physical embodiment of the user's mental embodiment. So, but K-Con users can have multiple different K-Cons as well. It isn't just the one. There are unique K-Cons. There are unique K-Cons, and there are just more common K-Cons. There's also extensions to K-Cons and whatnot. There's evolutions. K-Cons can only be seen by other K-Con users. So K-Con necklace, perfectly see it. Whatever apparition is there. Someone using the K-Con key can also partially see K-Cons. A person who neither has the necklace nor the key cannot see anything. There's nothing there in their point of view. These K-Cons also are pretty powerful. And also, here's a brief demonstration of protecting if a character was able to protect themselves from K-Con Blast. If they had a higher durability internally, that would be their one of the only ways to be able to tank K-Con Blast. You would still get damaged if it was only your internals having the maximum durability. But K-Con Blast Pass is like a scan. It's like a scanner. So it reads off each and every cell, and it comes into contact. So some may even still get paralyzed or suffer organ damage, or just be blind. It all depends, and frankly, if you get hit by one of these and you somehow survive, you are indeed lucky. In terms of power scaling, I try and lowball it as much as possible. I thought I heard something. Sorry about that. In terms of power scaling, I tried lowballing it as much as possible. I think I should. The most I can put him at in base would be street level. I think I could put him lower. But certain feats, I guess, could apply. But this is. I'm not going to put him any higher than this in base. Sorry about that. With Strike, the sword, still street level. At least I think it is. It could be wall level, and it could be wall level with Felon Feather, but this is where I'm putting him at. I do have evidence of this. Also, K-Con Blast is wall level. When C-Pop1 uses K-Con Blast, he can, like on the soles of his feet, it can destroy the ground. So that is an example. Like really disintegrate. For this statement though, I'm gonna try and not spoil it, so give me this panel right here shows C-Pop1 cutting through or slicing through several spikes from the ground during combat. So sorry I can't show the full page on that, but that's just one example. We'll get to it eventually. In terms of speed, they are not fast by any means. The most I can give to C-Pop1 in base would be athletic human. And then with using either K-Con Blast or Strike, Strike in terms of traversing speed would be superhuman. K-Con Blast speed would also be superhuman. So there's that. Overall, yeah, that's all I have for this video. See ya.